salt marshes and creeks, mudflats and channels, islands and shallows. Going from the coast to the innermost part of the lagoon basin, the geography changes appreciably and is surprisingly complex. Numerous elements determine the characteristic hydrodynamics, environment and landscape of the lagoon. During the 1900s, the changes affecting this delicate system during recent centuries accelerated dramatically. Day after day, high waters and wave motion eat away at the land and the environment. This erosion began when the rivers which once flowed into the lagoon were deviated. The highest price is paid by the salt marshes, a habitat as valuable as it is delicate. At the beginning of the 1800s, there were more than 115 square kilometers of natural salt marshes. Now, there are only 40. The sediment lost from the salt marshes and shallows is carried away by the currents. Part ends up in the sea. Part accumulates in the lagoon channels. These must therefore be dredged regularly to guarantee water flushing and allow ships to pass. In the past, the sand and silt removed from the bottom of the channels were considered as simply material to be disposed of. Today, however, they are seen as an essential resource to combat erosion and recreate the morphological fabric of the lagoon. On the basis of this highly functional principle, very numerous salt marshes and mudflats have been reconstructed at the same time as channels have been dredged. The typical plant species soon colonize the newly created salt marshes, consolidating the soil with their roots and also providing shelter and nesting sites for a variety of birds.